Hello. First thing you may notice, the light is off, and I'll tell you why. I have a migraine. Yep, I've got a terrible headache, and the light not only is very bright in my face, but it makes a humming noise. So that's how I'm doing. How are you doing, Grevin? Where did the Skyrim music go? Is it unbearably dark? I don't know how long I could suffer with the light on. Even the song is pounding in my head. But I gotta keep streaming. Migraine is code for hangover? I don't drink though. Hey, Ogre! Thanks for the host. How are you? Why not? Because I don't really like the taste of alcohol, and I like weed better. And it's less harmful. Hello, Shauna. Yeah. I was just telling Grevin here, I've got a headache. And I took some Advil. I know, Grevin. But I just don't really like... I mean, I'll drink occasionally, but it's not something I need. Okay. There she is! Hey, little girl. Big girl, I should say. Do 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 do. Whiskey usually cures headaches. I don't have any whiskey. But I did smoke a bowl, so just like the pain you get from being bitten by a badger. I don't like that. The sound of that. Drunk stream coming up. No. I'm not gonna do that. Just doing shots. That's harmful, whereas weed is not harmful. It's pretty tame. It prevents wussing out on the whole shoving your hand in the badger's den part. Shauna. What are you doing behind the curtain? You see her? Well, okay. I guess I should start playing. Power attack might stagger an opponent, preventing him from immediately counteracting. Level up available? I want to be able to sneak more. I haven't sold in a while. Right, I'm on my way. I'm trying to get here to Iverstead. I remember when I played this before, I had downloaded a mod to improve the map so that the fog doesn't cover it up and it showed like every little side trail and road. It was really neat. I don't know how to get up here. I'll sneak around so that I'm not attacked unaware by some giant saber cat like yesterday. Okay. I've been here. Hey Rand, how are you? I'm lost in the woods. That's how I'm doing. And I have my light off because I have a headache, if you're wondering. There's a bunny. Phew. Oh, right. I lost Lydia at some point and I don't know how to get her back. It's been thunder and lightning and raining all day. Oh boy. Wait, who's this? Well, I should have pickpocketed him first. Dang, I didn't think of that. His body's gone now. What was he just doing here? Who's this kid? What's he gonna do? He's gonna die. What am I detected by? Murderer! He was a bandit. It said so. What am I detected by? I'm scared. He was gonna jump. Maybe. Who? Who? Ah! Ah! Giant rats! I'm easily startled. He was attacking me. He was a bad rat. I don't think so, Ogre. Because you get attacked. What are you supposed to just do? Run away until they kill you? By the way, I am just going along this path. No idea where it's taking me. What's that? Oh, it was a fox. I thought it was a wolf. Whoops. Poor fox. I'm sorry. What is up here? Is there anything up here? Someone call PETA. No! I love animals. Where am I going? Am I going the right way, maybe? Sean, are you looking at me? Look at those god rays. That's nice. Probably level all your crafting skills that way. You got lost on this mountain too? Well, at least it's pretty. Casuals. Exactly. What's wrong with being casual? Oh, it was a fox. Interesting. Well, keep heading this way, I guess. You're number 3. Congrats. What is that? A troll? You mother. You should go check your WoW account. You probably got an achievement for that. Oh, shit. Well, that sucked. I'm not worried. He's far away, but I wanted to maybe snipe him. It's high off slime pies and Fago? He killed an elk. I can see him. Ooh, he's mad now. Oh, he regenerates. Are the DLCs for this any good? I've heard good things, but I haven't played them yet. This version does have them. Yeah. No more troll terrorizing the foxes of this area. Troll fat? Canis root? Captain, there have been multiple complaints about attacks near the river northwest of the rift. We could use some more civilian support from that area for the war effort, so send a few men to investigate. It's probably just a couple of wolves, so you'll only need to send at most 2 men. Good evening, Mom. The light is off because I have a headache. Bandits in Valtheim Keep have been harassing. Okay. I think I did that. Heavy armor. Level up. Skeever tail, small antlers. I already know healing. Okay. Do 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 do. I'm afraid to not. Ooh. Give me XP. Oh, we're in the butt again. Good news, everyone. I'm in agonizing pain. Not again. Oh, Shauna. Weep, weep, weep. I could be a bird. Oh.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Where's my letter? Jarl Sidgir of Falkreath. Mimi Ailura, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgir. I have the honor to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. If you're interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath, I invite you to speak to me the next time you're in Falkreath. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, My Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I can also tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Falkreath would be available for your purchase, should your services prove useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain Jarl Sidger of Falkreath.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here.
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
It's frightening living below their monastery. Sometimes I swear I can hear strange noises rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. What do you make of that? Sure, please. Everyone else does.
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this boring town. The Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they lived their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine? I wish I could go with you.
Yeah, you gonna be okay, Grevin? Do you need to call a doctor?
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years. What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Oh, I don't know. Me? He didn't even look.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Did I get in trouble for
Not sure
foosing?
who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours.
A horse stomped on your
Looks like that's
foot?
it. Got to go.
Ow. That wasn't so long. Letter from a friend? You caused a bit of a stir in Iverstead when you demonstrated the power of your Thu'um. Not everyone is anxious for the return of the Dragonborn. I, for one, desire to see you grow and develop your talents. Skyrim needs a true hero these days. You should turn your attention to Dead Men's Respite. I understand it holds a mysterious source of power that can only be unlocked by the Dragonborn. Sincerely, a friend. You'll sleep it off.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
What do you want?
Don't call me a cat.
What else would you have?
You ever
me do?
My daughter's
I
driving
know
me
your
crazy.
sights are set beyond this
So
town,
forgive me
but
if
for
I'm a
now,
bit on
I
edge.
need you to pitch in a little more.
They call it
Yes,
the
Mother.
path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion. Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Anything I should watch out for?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them. Be careful up there.
Oh my god, stop moving. Oh. Man, it's pretty over here. Pine Peak Cavern. That bear killed a few people. Mammoth tusk, I need one of those. A sweet roll. Is there another bear in here? I'm dying. Holy shit. Need some cheese wheels. Like a ton of apples, more cheese wheels. Poof. I didn't even see it up there. Corundum? Smithing. Man, I almost died. Look at that. Do, 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 do. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Oh. Don't jump on me. No. If you read all the tablets, you get a buff. Is that true? Ugh. Goaty goat, where are you going? Up the mountain to see the guys. Are you bad?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. All right then.
Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Look at that. Jeez, this world is huge. I know there's wolves somewhere. Ah! Fuck. Don't run away, you coward. So that's the Argonian maid. Oh god. Where'd the other one go? Okay. It's the best book in all of Skyrim. Only thing that could have made it better is if it gave you +1 one-handed. Hilarious. If I find it, I will read it, but I don't know where it is. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. I think there's also a troll around here.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. All right, then.
Kind called Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. I love Jeremy Soule, the composer for Skyrim and Guild Wars 2 music as well. Guild Wars? That's Guild Wars 2, Skyrim. Save now. Can't hit him. Ooh, I got him. So many arrows. Right in the back. There he goes. He didn't even know I was there. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. No more trolls, right? Oh, thought it was a cave. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. This is like a straight up bedtime story. Are you all snug in bed watching? Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Are there any more thingies to watch out for? I wonder. For years all silent, the Greybeard spoke one name, Tiber Septim. Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him... They misspelled it here. Dovahkiin. One more tablet? Did I miss one? Ah, here it is. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Voice of the sky added. How do I see what buffs I have? Active effects. Voice of the sky. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. For 24 hours? That was hard. I couldn't find them at first. Return to Klimek. Well, no, I'm gonna keep going in here. Can't get rid of my blue marker. Hello, I am Dovahkiin.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards.
Dude.
Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. We stand in High Hrothgar, the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves. We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
All the graybeards look high as fuck.
We are honored to welcome a dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
What is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood
Do you know the
gives you
way?
an inborn ability to
I
learn
will.
words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well done. Again. Use both words if you can.
Oh.
Use both words if you can.
Why didn't it only do the first word? I have to hold it down, I guess.
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Master Bori? That sounds wrong. Hurry it up, old man. He just disappears through the door. Hey Janara, how are you tonight?
Wood, which means
Wold. Yep.
you must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Boy, who gifted you with the wood.
I am right here. You're getting art commission soon, or you totally knocked the numbers off. That's okay.
We will see how quickly you master the new shout.
Magic.
Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wolf. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint.
Matt! Hey! Thanks for the host. How are you?
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
It just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up
Both
to you
good
to
and bad.
determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav.
What the hell?
Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Oh, that's a shame, Matt. Sucks to lose a friend. But if it's not healthy for you, it's better that this way.
Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve.
Feel good it needed to happen.
Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Why are shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
All things happen for a reason, even when the snack machine takes your money and gives you no snacks.
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
That's a nice way to think about it, Mom. You don't have to be quiet, Matt. I asked how you were doing. When can I meet your leader?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Who was Jurgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Okay.
Breath and focus.
What?
You don't talk much, do you? Well, it wants me to go where? Oh, lordy lord. Are you serious? Nope, you cannot fly. At least it's not on top of a mountain. Going to Iverstead. Who are you?
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn. You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Lydia! Ditch the main quest for now and go to the Thieves Guild or Brotherhood? Hey, Kane. At least Lydia's back. A Daedra heart. Things are going okay until these guys try to kill me. Oh no, I picked up a flower. Gremlin is in number 3 spot. Take the barnacles, garlics.
Heard the reform.
And salmon roe.
Damn God. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself. Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
Speak with the leader. Why not? You shouldn't assume that you will fail. Well, because they were doing a lot of damage to me. The bear and the... Go full sneak. I mean... Yeah, I could have done muffled movement. Klimek. This is where Klimek lives. Deadly aim. Okay, I'll get those next. Bellstar Farm.
Stay out of trouble, Khajiit.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Oh, he does not have a lot of money.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
You could have told me it's the first one on your right.
Let me know if there's anything
What?
else you need.
I have to share it with this lady?
Pardon me, my lady. Would you care to hear me play my lute? I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold.
Merely 5 gold? I'd easily pay twice that to hear you play.
Why, thank you. You're very kind. Still interested?
Perhaps another time.
Very well. A pleasant journey, milady.
Pay her to play Ragnar the Red? Uh-oh.
Depends. Are you thirsty?
Oh,
hungry?
that's not what I wanted. It gives a boost?
Journey. If you fancy a bit of music, let me know. I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something,
To your
it only
morale?
costs 5 gold. Thank you, milady. I think I saw it again. That's...
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
I don't think she knows that song. There once was some guy named Ragnar the Red.
Need a room? Maybe a drink?
No, I don't think she knows that song. Kill them all! Hello, sir.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Ivarstead?
I don't like your voice.
What a boring conversation.
Oh, sir. Look at how pretty it is. Aww. There's a barrow over here. And there's a ghost or something?
Is that one of the old ruins?
Yes. I'm glad Lydia came back.
Oh.
Oh. This does not look like a barrow that I have ever been in. Is that guy gonna move? Quick save. A ghost! Aha! fusion. Oh, I thought he was moving, but it's the fire. Oof. Oh! Holy shit. Lydia. Ow! Lydia! This reminds me of Indiana Jones. Damn it. You didn't have to step on the...
Oh.
She stepped on the trap door and made spikes come out and hit me.
I'm right behind you.
Or not the trap door, but the...
Let's get going then.
The, Come on! Thank you so much for the resub! 3 months in a row. Yay! Thank you. How are you doing? The trap. She set off a trap. Jump over it. See? She set off a trap on me. Hat trick! Yes! And new stream boss. Oh, that did kitty time? Oh shit, it did do kitty time. Hey, let's do kitty time then. Thank you so much. Oh, Shauna heard me. You just made it. Hey, Fusion. Come here. Oh. Little Mimi. Ah. There it is. Hey, Fusion. How's it everybody doing? Oh, oh no. You don't need to hit it out of my hand. Good girl. Mimi. Treats down. Mimi. Come on up. Come on. Yeah. I keep dropping them. What a sweet kitty cat. Come on up. Come on up, Mimi. Yeah. Good girl. Where are you going? I should upload this to YouTube with the title Owner Maimed by Cat. Stand up. Oh, it landed in my lap. You got it. Fusion, thank you for the 50 bits. Last treat, baby. Oh, she almost slipped off my lap. Come here. 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 Over here. There you go. Getting over a virus, K&A? Well, that's good that you're getting over it. You're feeling better? Oh, excellent. Yeah. Look at my little memes. Such good kitties. Such good kitties. Here, let's do this, where I hold her up. Yeah. And I pat her little butt. You love that, don't you? You love the pets. Nope. Nope, she doesn't. Okay. Kitty time is over, Shauna. Still hoping for more handouts. But you got all your treats. Let's get back to this spooky dungeon. Thanks again, everybody, for the subs, the resubs, the tips, the bits, all of that stuff. And thanks for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. And actually, my headache is going away. There we go. I'm scared, you guys. That door was tripped. Well, I don't know which way to go first. What was that?
Does someone live? Death comes for
Where'd he go? Ask Lydia to go first. He wasn't a ghost after all. Appears spectral. He was tricking people. She heard you. Set up camp inside the barrow. This has to be the place. According to all my research, the burial chamber should be located here. All I need is some time undisturbed to find the claw. It must be hidden here somewhere. I had a close call today with that fool Wilhelm. He came close to entering the barrow, but I was able to scare him off by rattling some pottery shards in a bag. These people are far too superstitious for their own good. Gives me an idea. Thank you, Lydia. After a few failures, I've come up with a mixture that should do the trick. The glow is perfect. I should look exactly like one of the supposed spirits the people of Iverstead believe is haunting this barrow. Going to test it out tomorrow. Success! It worked better than I could have imagined. All I had to do was wander about the entrance to the barrow at night and wave my arms about. I had to stop myself from laughing aloud as they ran away. This should keep them at bay while I continue searching for the claw. Almost half a year has passed and no sign of the claw or any clues as to its whereabouts. This is becoming maddening. It has to be here. Can't risk hiring any assistance, so I'll have to continue alone. It isn't here. It can't be here. This isn't right. It must be the people of Iverstead. They must be on my ruse, and they're toying with me. Onto my ruse. They want to find the burial chamber on their own and keep the riches for themselves. Why? Why are they tormenting me? Why not just destroy me? Who am I? My head is becoming clouded. I can't remember anything. I have to read my journal to remember my purpose. Am I a part of this tomb? Am I meant to guard it? What's becoming of me? They shall not take my treasure. They shall all pay dearly for their crimes. Any who set foot within these walls will taste my wrath, my power. I am the guardian of Shroud Hearth Barrow. All who oppose me will fall. He lost his mind. Hey, Steven! How are you? So I need a claw, but I don't have it. Gotta throw up your gifted emote up everywhere. Sweet. That was nice of Honeykins to gift that to you. Who can I talk to about this barrow being haunted? Wilhelm? Yeah, the show Firefly. I know that show. I love that show.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
It's a song? Oh yeah, the show called Con Man. I love Alan Tudyk. I have seen a couple episodes, but I need to watch the rest.
There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. The Greybeards
Oh my
are
god, no.
solitary. We get the occasional pilgrim past. About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night, we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We
The
never
feels.
saw him again. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Really?
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
I explored the barrow.
Oh, what happened? Ah, good to see you again. Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Ooh, wow, he gave me a lot.
Thanks again for the legwork.
Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm. Then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Mimi Ilura before she reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirax shall be most pleased. Solstheim. I've never done that, I don't think. Oh my god, Riften. I need a horse. You're not even scared? No, No spelling! Thank you for the host. How are you doing? Yay! Awesome. You had to skip your normal stream to attend a history bee with the kid. Just getting home? A history bee? I would be terrible at that, but welcome. A bee? I can take a bee? Honeycomb? Lots of bees around.
Huh?
Oh god. Oh god, there's two! That's so cool. Like, I know this is a video game, but imagine you were out in the woods and you saw like a couple of elk walking by and a fox and so majestic. The bear, not so much. That's just plain scary. F that. Yeah. Ah! I don't like wolves either. Who are you, sir?
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
What's wrong with you?
I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection.
Where are you going?
Returning to High Rock. Our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Periite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Kesh? Your wife said go kill a rabbit? Oop. If I see one, I will. Oh. Watching me on the big screen as you fall asleep. Aw. That's awesome. I'm honored. How far away is this cache? Wow, really far. Okay. We hunting wabbit. There's a hut over there. There's things in all directions. But I'm heading towards Riften. Because I want to join the Thieves Guild, I think. Get that sweet, sweet armor. Fuck! Gross. There's a dragon somewhere. Is it attacking me? Yeah, I'm trying to... Shit. I can't hit this thing. Only missed one buzzed in questions. I got 6 right in the second round. History bee? Oh, and the history bee. He didn't qualify, but he had some great moments. Nice. Who's he eating? Oh my god. Go, Lydia! Okay, I'm shooting it in the body this time. Oh my god. Take a potion. He's dead! The dragon is down! Carrying too much to run.
I am at your command. Let's get going then.
Yay! We got him! Dragon soul absorbed! You want Lydia to have your back. Yeah, she helped. I was not expecting a dragon attack out of nowhere like that. Riften is this way. Right in the back. Run, Foxy. Get out of here. I need a vendor. Your friends won't even take the waiter coming with the check, let alone a dragon. Lydia equals bestie. Yeah, she's got my back. I had lost her for a while, and then when I fast traveled, she returned to me. Well, you wanted me to hunt a rabbit, but I didn't see a rabbit. I saw a fox. Poor fox. Oh no. Ah, he jumped on my face. You're glad she has my back? Yeah, me too.
Is that one of the old ruins?
Yes. It is an old ruin. On Angervande, whispers of this ancient temple have been few and far between, and most real knowledge seems similar to Angervande itself, buried and forgotten. Yet every story or legend I hear all seem to speak of immeasurable riches found deep within. Great treasure waits for the worthy adventurer, said one old fool, after many false flirtations and tankards of mead. Though he may have been a nuisance, his information matches most of my research, specifically the location of Angervunde. Tomorrow I will hire a mining team to assist me in my excavation and head towards the ruin. By this time next month, I shall be rich. Speech. There's somebody in here.
Fortune within my grasp, and I have to give it all up because they're afraid of a few dead bodies. Oh, I didn't see you there.
That's because I snuck up. You seem troubled.
Of course I'm troubled. I'm on the verge of incredible wealth, but my cowardly workforce ran at the first sign of danger.
What scared them off?
We were excavating this old tomb when we opened a chamber full of corpses. The team took one look, turned tail, and ran.
Haven't they seen dead bodies before?
Well, probably not like these. The ones in there are all still walking around.
Oh.
In any case, if I can't get past the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower.
Tell me more about this treasure.
Legend says this tomb holds a treasure that bestows great power on the one who discovers it. Beyond that, not much more is known. Obviously, this treasure will fetch a good deal of gold, and I'm willing to let you share in the reward when we find it. In any case, if I can't get past the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower. Say, that's not a bad idea. You look like you could handle yourself against these beasts. I'll tell you what. You help me get the treasure, and I'll split it with you. Deal? Excellent. With my brains and your brawn, that treasure will soon be mine. Ours. First, I need you to clear the main chamber of those monstrosities. I'll stay here until you're finished, planning our next move.
Uh-huh. Oh man, I'm running out of arrows. Yay, I destroyed them all. Gonna lurk and get some dishes done. Hopefully you can come back and buy in a bit. Good luck with the dishes. What do you... Stop pushing me. Thank you so much for the 23 bits. Good luck. Lots of luck. I guess I should go talk to the lady about killing 3 guys that she couldn't deal with.
Have you killed them all yet?
They're all dead.
Then we've no time to lose. Follow me. Don't fall behind.
She's bossy, yeah. Ooh. Need that deadly aim. You know, I never checked if the rest of this place was safe.
These doors seem to be the only thing left between me and the treasure.
Is there some way to open them?
There'd better be. I didn't come all this way to leave empty-handed. There must be a way to activate these doors deeper in the ruins. Here, take this key. It should open the doors on either side of the chamber.
Okay. Oh boy. Lydia, don't step on this, please. Dang it! Lydia stepped on the trap again. Shamrock's given to me your heritage, Mick Lowell. According to your parents, you're 100% Irish? Oh no, I took an embalming tool. I need to do like an ancestry thing. I'm curious how much I am. Get him, Lydia. No, come back. You go, Lydia. Oh no, that was a trap? I was poisoned. Your mom's mom was convinced until the day she died that your dad was Jewish, so first night she met him, she says, I don't know, Patty, and points to her nose. What? I don't think I'm still poisoned. Like, I think I'm okay now. That. Yeah, I can see through the world! Oh! I'm scared. Nope. Someone is walking around. Oh good, she went around it. This is your magicka. Get him, Lydia! Yeah! Good job. Come back over here. Oh my god, I can't hit him. Got him. Is the guy gonna pop out of there? What did I pick up? I'm running out of arrows. Gotta go to the store. General goods. Am I planning on doing the house building stuff? Is that Earth? No, what is it called? Earthfire? Maybe. If I find it. You know, you had a couple people who tested their DNA for ancestry. You've watched too many crime shows to consider doing it. That's understandable. But I'm really curious about like my Native American heritage, for example. All that was just to open one gate.
Only one more door left. Hurry up.
You're afraid if someone has your DNA that, I mean, you wouldn't get in trouble. But it is a little scary to think about. What? I shot the shield. Oh god. Poof. She's afraid of her DNA info being out there. You also know a couple people who've joined Ancestry.com. Giving too much information. Yeah, that's... You never know. But it should be safe. Oh no! I was trapped. Keywords are should be. Yeah. Lydia. Turn around, Lydia. She's just like, huh? Am I being attacked? Oh, it auto-equipped the newer arrows for me. What? Oh, you dirty son of a bitch. Using ice. Maybe. But now that you say it, no. You were fearful people were gonna start burning the town down last night? Oh my god. If even a hint of this might be dangerous, means you don't want to do it. That's understandable. But is it dangerous to get your DNA tested like that? Or are we just being paranoid? Bam. My mom's convinced she'll end up on CSI Pittsburgh. I mean, DNA is everywhere, and so if you had a sample out already, if you got in trouble, you could really get in trouble. That's the only thing that comes to my mind. Or, I guess, I'm afraid of being framed? I don't know. What could the people do with your DNA info? They say they don't sell it, but shit. Yeah, planting evidence. There, I got deadly aim. Sneak attacks with bows now do 3 times damage. They mailed the kits in? Don't poison a famous Twitch celebrity. Wait, I'm not famous, so I'm not in danger, right? You better not joke about that or they'll come after you, man. They're taking all this stuff more seriously now, thankfully. The online, like, trolling and stuff. That didn't kill him? He's pinned to the wall. Orcish arrow. Stay down. Damn dead waking up. Why can't the dead stay dead? Is there anything in the news last night, Matt? About what happened? No word yet. It was very odd. You think it was just 3 coincidental outages, but it looked suspicious, so the police were out to be sure? Hopefully that's all it was. No, you... Oh boy. Well, I'll take her potions. She kind of got what she deserved, though. She was very greedy. Nope, I didn't want to take that. I wanted the gold. Can't take the gold. Well, what's in here? So glad she went first. I would have been squished and poked. Greed killed her. Now, that noise usually plays when you've cleared a dungeon. So is it cleared? Animal allegiance. A shout for help from the beasts of the wild who come to fight in your defense. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Is there an exit this way or no? Going up the stairs. Oh, I'm dizzy. There's some kind of mill or water wheel over here. Ouch. A spider? Dang, spider! Shouldn't the name of this game be beneath your name when followed channels? It shows 8 new videos. That must be a Twitch bug. Because I have the game name set. Heartwood Mill.
If you see my good-for-nothing husband Leifnar on your journeys, tell him he's no longer welcome here.
What happened to Leifnar?
He said he was going east towards the border of Morrowind to trade some of our grain to some folks at Broken Helm Hollow. I waited and waited, and he never came back. Probably shacked up with some elven whore. Good riddance to him, I say. If I only knew where he was, I'd sure give him a piece of my mind.
I can try and find him.
If you see him, tell him Grosta said he
He's
could
probably
go straight
dead.
to Oblivion. He's not welcome here anymore. Well, he said that a few men have been going by to some of the local farms, promising a good price from all the local mills and farms. Leifnar said they'd pay double what you can usually get at the markets. The catch was, he had to head out there with our wood. So not only is Leifnar gone, but a good bit of our supplies as well. With just myself and one child, it's damn near impossible. With Leifnar gone, it's really put me in a terrible bind. I'm having trouble making ends meet. At this rate, we won't last more than a few more seasons at best. Then I'll just have to sell the old place.
That's sad.
Remember to tell that bastard I never want to see his ugly face again. Men are after pigs. They only care about one thing.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Oh, vampire hunters. Gross. Skeevers are nasty. More? Where is he shooting from?
All my wool. You're gonna die for that. Can't wait to count out your coin. You're routed. Fall back.
The game isn't set right now. But it should be. Why doesn't this guy die? You have a lot of health, dude. Jeez. Ah!
You'll make a fine rock cat.
Get down here.
You remind me of my cousin's cat. Killed that too.
You killed your cousin's cat? I have the power to call animals to my defense. Why is it grayed out then? Dragon souls are required to unlock shouts. So I can't actually use it yet. Where'd the chief go? He was around here somewhere. Lydia? Lydia?
What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Can't wait to count out your coin.
The elf goodbye, for none could know 'twas not for show, and someone had to die. Huh?
Oh. Oh! In the face! Argonian account book. This is a toilet. Oh no.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Don't say it like that.
Lead on.
Ooh, this is a trap. A lot of Nord mead. Hey, Dwave.
What was that?
Oh shit. Get him in the head.
Mount up. We're routed. Fall back.
I'm doing good, Dwave. How are you? Good to see you. We are just clearing out this tower fort full of bandits. Ooh, archery increased. Oh shit. I didn't see that was a trapped chest. You saw him live and wanted to check my stream out? Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Pocket Mom! You got Dingy to eat 3 shitty beans, so here's some cheer to celebrate. Thanks, Pocket Mom. How are you? Probably pretty good if you got him to eat 3 beans. The pot doesn't help your memory with that. That's okay, man. I understand. Ooh, look at all this gold. What is a Dinky? Dank is a streamer I like to watch who, if you cheer 50 bits, you have a chance to spin a wheel and make him eat Bean Boozled jelly beans. And the Bean Boozled jelly beans can taste like really awful flavors like barf and dog food and rotten egg and stuff like that, so it's always fun to watch him eat the really gross ones. Rare bearded animal. Oh, you thought it was her child who doesn't like to eat. Eat your beans! I usually host him because I like to go watch him after my stream and relax. So if you stick around, you'll maybe catch some bean goodness.
Maybe someone there?
Got him. He's really chill and funny to watch. Yeah. Can I do a shout out? Oh! Get her! You fail at RPGs? Where are they all coming from? Did Dank ever finish a map? I think so, K&A. He did. Eventually. You tried Dark Souls? You want a copy? The first Dark Souls? Scholar of the First Sin. I don't know which one that is. But Dark Souls is known to be hard, so don't kick yourself for that. You can play this on... I'm playing this on the second lowest difficulty. Apprentice. So you could play on even lower difficulty than what I'm playing on. Ooh. You failed and got frustrated. I probably would too, Dave. Don't worry about it. You know what to do, you can't make it happen. Yeah, don't know how. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Not every game is for everyone. I am afraid to try Dark Souls myself. Use cheat codes on Skyrim? And those damn skeletons, oh god. Yeah, if you could lower the difficulty on Dark Souls, maybe? I guess that would defeat the purpose for a lot of people. Meat, 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 meat. That's all they ever want. I made them some nice grilled leeks and they threw them in my face. I told them that if they'd bring me some fish or venison, I'd cook it up, but all they ever do is waste their wages at the ring. But maybe there's a way I can get them some meat. I don't like the sound of that. Nope. Were they eating wolf? What's down here? Gotcha. Oops. Hey, Neesmore Drew, how you doing? What's this? Did I lock myself in here? Oh my god. Shit. No. Master.
Huh?
Look at all the blood everywhere. dark elf in a cage. Pocket Mom, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate that. Nice shot, thank you. Oops. Oh. Jesus. Ah! Just dogs everywhere. I don't have beans on this channel. She missed Danks by 1? Aww. She had to cut out the beans because it got too gassy. What's up here? Oh, I did this already. Right? Yeah. Come on, Lydia. I did not even see that. Hey, boat, take me. Dang it, boat. clay deposit. Oh, I need a pickaxe. Golden Glow Estate. I think I was going to pick up one and then I didn't. I remember seeing one, but I didn't actually get it.
Are you feeling sick? Yes?
Hmm. Is that Riften? I think so. I didn't think I was gonna hit that. I hope somebody saw that. That was amazing. I don't even know where it went. I don't even need the meat. I just thought that was an amazing shot. Snowshod Farm.
Honest pay for honest work.
Mom, thank you for the 100 biddies. What was that for?
Purchase goods. I have none to sell. You should head into Riften instead.
My husband and I were just recently married.
Pretty quiet out here on the farm. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Mm-hmm.
It's not a whole lot. For the amazing shot. Of course. Thank you. Because of the delay, I like forget what just happened. Nightingale Hall. Interesting. Climb, climb.
Never should have come here.
Oh god, a conjurer. Lydia! Help me, Lydia! Oh, you posted a clip of the shot? To let Dwave post, all you have to do, Mom, is type exclamation point permit space and then his name. There you go, Dwave. Thanks, Mom. Where did his body go? Trying to get it trimmed nice for me? Thank you so much. Level up! I wonder what this stone is. Shadow stone? You can become invisible. You're welcome, Mom. Thank you for handling that. Pocket Mom! Thank you so much for the 45 bits. Hurts to you as well. We're finally in Riften, you guys.
Hold and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed.
You stopped when you said, I hope someone saw that. That sounds good. I'm gonna watch it later, but any clip is much appreciated. It helps out.
My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it.
Could you make an exception in my case?
No. You can use the north gate, or you can head to the next city.
Why? Oh, wow. Screenshot. Although I wish the top thing was gone, but holy crap, is that pretty. It's making my whole face orange.
What is it? Riften's under my protection. You watch yourself now.
Blackbriar Meadery?
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery.
Fishery? Oops.
If you want to enter Riften, use the north gate. Otherwise, we have nothing to talk about.
Honeyside. Unicorn horn for cats. Grevin. My cats would not like that. I really doubt they would let me put something on their heads. Riften is best town. Riften Stables. Hey, mercenary. Hey, Mortis. You're sure Mimi always dreamt of being a unicorn? Aside from world domination.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place. Don't mind if you do. What's your price? Should have known you'd be a cheap one. Mm-hmm. Got horses that need shooting.
Hey, you guys. How are you guys doing? Is this the north gate? This is the south gate.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitors tax.
What? Rito! Hey, Rito!
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
You guys are dirty.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Got out of work early, been drinking since. Nice. Enjoying yourself, huh? Don't let him unlock the gate. Why?
I had another run-in with
Oh,
the Thieves'
Mule!
Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Oh.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Yes. Yes, relaxing now. I'm doing well. It's close to 1 a.m. for me, so I'm gonna be ending fairly soon here. Now that I've reached this town.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
I'm not looking for any handouts.
Bolly's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
Oh, the light. Yeah, the light is off because I had a headache earlier. It's actually okay now.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Just passing through. Good night, Matt. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have, or you sleep well. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Glad to hear that. Join late. That's okay. You join when you can.
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Dirt, huh?
Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
I'm stupider than I look. Well, jeez.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Chandra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Dang.
Huh? What do you want?
What kind of trouble are you in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Oh, you're a mod for your friend, so he has his stream up? No problems. That's understandable. Gotta do your job. Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I don't know you, but I guess I'll help.
You will? Oh, thank you.
You work at the stables?
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm.
Hey, did you have a good birthday, Mortis?
Stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
Your birthday was Sunday? If I remember right?
Be careful with Sapphire.
Or am I thinking of someone else? I think it's you. The bee and the barb. You did! I remembered! Where do I want to go?
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the
Pond
Prawn
Prawn?
by the market.
The bee and the barb.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Blacksmith. Hey, mule.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Saturday, St. Patrick's Day. I knew it was set either St. Patrick's Day or the day after. You are welcome. I'm glad you had a good birthday. Who are you, sir? Get out of the— this is a private conversation, sir.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
What do you want, cat?
I've never seen
Yes?
the old this upset about anything.
Tell me about Riften's Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and traditions. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first.
Have the title Linus call someone a cat. Yeah.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else is in the family? Why have people called me ill? I probably have an illness in game and I haven't checked. Who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Oh.
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
You're Riften's protector?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
Maybe a little tired. Yeah. How did Eren save your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
You're a good
Safe
person,
travels.
Mule.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Oh yeah, bone break fever. That's true. How do I get rid of it? Drains 4 points from stamina. Do I have a potion?
Well met, friend. How can...
Yeah, they were talking about my character, but I appreciate it. As long as I don't look sick. I'm just tired, it's fine. Tired I am. So it is almost, oh, it's past 1 a.m. now. How come that she was in the Dwemer ruin and made it back out, but when we come in, every single thing is stuffed away in the respective closets until you walk by? Yeah, it's like they reset when you leave. I could look for a shrine to cure myself.
Help you.
I've never seen the old this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Let's see.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the pawn.
Actual Gary Oak? Hello?
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Alas. Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Alas.
I'm sorry, what? I have too done honest work.
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
That is not true.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
Shrine of Talos behind Mercer's house. I don't know where that is yet, but I will look. What do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
Oh no, the giant yarn ball of evil wiped the floor with everyone. No. What do I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why? Why?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
Why are we doing this?
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
And how am I supposed to do all this?
Do you want me to hold your hand as well?
Yes.
You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
Electrical skateboard is a bot. Hey, it's Ari! You made it!
I'll be at the market come morning.
How are you doing?
You better be there too.
This guy.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
It's Ari! You'll be lurking till I end my stream playing Ark. How to gather mats. Hope to catch my stream at the start. I stream at 9 p.m. Eastern. So, you know, 4 hours earlier than this. Tired, stayed up too late playing Rust. Fun though. I hope you have a great night too, Mortis. Thanks for stopping in. And enjoy your Ark playing. What have you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite,
You don't have much money.
Come back and see us again.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
What wasn't I clear about?
Oh, you were clear. I'm just,
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Special drink? Okay, I think I'm gonna actually call it here. Why is everyone getting up to leave?
Take my advice. You looking for something or what?
Everyone's coming out. Okay. So, everybody that came by to watch tonight, thank you so much. It really helped me, like, streaming tonight. I almost didn't stream tonight because of my headache, but it actually helped distract me from my headache and it went away, so that was excellent. They know me. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Headache is still going for hangover. No, really, I didn't drink. You know I'm finishing stream. Well, good night, everybody, and take care. Bye.